Hey, what's poppin'? What's good with you? You know who I am, and if you don't, my name is Corrosive, and we're, back on some Soul Frame.
This
I'm
history's
not gonna
own
lie to you
voice,
guys. This is kind of
well
like
found.
more of a mellow kind of adventure right now. I'm just going around completing my map now that I understand to open up your map and open up the world more. And you gotta look for the world trees. Now that I understand that, I'm trying to set the stage for some big fish hunting, okay? Guys, if you don't know, now you know that before you go big fish hunting, first you gotta set the stage for great catches, right? How do you do that in a game like this? First, unlock your map. So that was basically the overarching goal of what I was doing today. And, here are just, some castles I found and some interesting things I played, and also interesting things I've played was a mini game that I found inside the game. This game, if I was to sum it up for you guys here, it's basically a gigantic racing game. Whoever gets to the finish line first wins, and you got to get to the finish line 4 times, right? And it seems easy, but like this is complete RNG, and I feel like, I don't know. Gamblers, let me know. Would this be a good game to gamble on? You know what I'm saying? Who like right now, guys? Who do you think is gonna win, me or the robot? I'm not gonna lie. The robot has been beating my ass in this game, like kind of consistently. I wonder if you could play this against like actual players. That'd be kind of fun too. But like again, like, would anyone want to even play this game? Like, every time I bump into these little dudes with the shop, I buy some potions, I play a game with them, and then, if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of just like goofy. I don't know. I wish if you won, they'd like give you something. You know what I mean? It'd be more like viable. And I've played this game, right, and I've run into a match that I think I recorded where I couldn't click any of the tiles. So yeah, like if you guys like hear this and you're in the chats or you run into a dev, let them know, like, hey yo, like there's a bug there. I actually found some more bugs in my run, and I think I'm gonna upload like a short, maybe 5-minute video just showing the locations of the bugs. I don't know exactly if it's like my hardware issue, but like, I'm gonna still put it out there, because if it's like a general bug, like, it should be fixed. Like, you shouldn't be able to see through like certain objects. But yeah, this game was pretty wild, to say the least. I feel like it's like, I don't know, like this game reminds me of a game I used to play as a kid. I can't remember the name of the game, but it's like little marbles in like these like crevices and wood, and you gotta, like, it's like a math game, okay? And I'm really good at maths, and was kind of like a math game too, because your max amount of moves is four, and if you get the exact amount of moves that your opponent's on, you can knock your opponent out. And like, there can be some strategy to it, but there's not a whole lot you can do in some situations. But it's all the same kind of crap, if I'm allowed to say that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it hits the same spots. The fact that he reset me there makes me angry, but it's fine. I am in the lead. Like, I was gonna say, it has that one game that I was talking about with a mixture of Othello, because you can like cross over and reset your opponent, right? Which is, in my opinion, pretty nice. I actually find it quite enjoyable. But I like these kind of like chance strategy games. You know what I'm saying? With like a chance with some chance of strategy. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy games like this because, again, they're kind of just like goofy fun. Boom. And I actually won. This was actually the first win I got. And the reason why I wanted to play that game here is because if you guys look, or if you guys even find this place, like, look, like, it got this funky little eye, and then this like little cauldron that you throw a coin into. and then it shows you a box, or it reveals a box, and I don't know if I'm gonna get something good out of that box or not. I actually don't find that box or look for that box in this recording. All I know is that it's out there now because I did this, and that's all I need, right? So, yeah. Okay, guys, we gotta talk about something serious that's kind of bothering me about this game, right? I hate the fact that I find these kingdoms, or like these little castles, these and like these defensive structures that these guys frequent, and there's nothing of value in them. Can we please fix that? Can there be something more that's actually like valuable for the players in like situations like this? Because when I find areas like this, and I go through the trouble of having to kill like 15 guys that are swarming me at one time to then have a free like roam around a mini castle essentially, and there are no treasure chests, there are no like interesting equipment, there's no like boss to kill that drops interesting equipment, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of just like, why is this huge structure even here, you know what I mean? It's like this big thing, it takes up all this space, and it's just a bag of nothing. It's so strange in my mind. And like, again, you explore the world, right, and you find like again these knights guarding this kind of like outpost, right, and you think, okay, what's this outpost got in it? After you spend the time to kill the 5 to maybe 8 soldiers that are guarding this area, right, you go inside, you think there's going to be treasure, and it's a big empty building. And then then the glaring question in your mind is, why the fuck is this thing even here? You know what I mean? Like, is it just taking up space? Like, because there's no purpose for it to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of like one of my big gripes that I'm finding out about this game, right, is that there's nothing in the buildings that are being guarded by a lot of NPCs, right? Even when you walk around and you see the encampments, and it has like 2 to 4 combatants there, there's still like a chest or animals that you can free, and you know, there's something, right? But when it comes to these buildings that they defend, there's absolutely nothing there. Or like there's like 3 possibilities, right? There's nothing there, right? You stumble upon it after going through a tomb or a temple, depending on how they want to phrase it. Or it's this third thing where you can't even enter the building, but it's like this, it's just like this super tall building. It might have 3, it might have 4 stories, but it's inaccessible. And in the question in your mind is like, why is this building here? Why are they guarding this building if you can't get in it? And if you do get in it, there's nothing inside. It's like, I don't know, it seems like a waste of space, and I just want value to be put in those spaces, right? Like, you made this building have 4 to 5 floors, and in every room there's absolutely nothing in it. And then this is where my mind goes to, maybe you can make this a house for the player base, you know, as a place to return to, a place to fast travel to whenever they so choose, because there is a bunch of them everywhere. And you could also say that can be possible in the villages that you find too. You make them fast travel points to make it a little bit easier to navigate around. Say you want to get to a certain temple that's only in a specific area, while you fast travel to it, you don't have to walk to it, right? And it'll give those empty buildings that you would put in this game some actual use, right? But yeah, that's like something small. I could easily see them. Doing just like throwing chests on every floor, which is something small, but it is very doable, and I would appreciate them doing something. I hope they just don't do nothing. But yeah, and then I don't know what it is about the dodge system, but for me it's very difficult to use in combat, right? You guys see me barrel rolling into rocks all the time. You know, that's my fault. That's user error. I get mad when my character starts stuttering while I'm mashing the dodge inputs in a specific direction, and either they don't go in the direction of where I'm going. Say I'm going Shift A, which is left, right? Well, instead of going Shift A left, it's going Shift D right, and that's so confusing. It's backwards, like, and the reason why it does that is because the way you're facing, or the way your character's facing, is very dependent on the controlling factor of the dodge, right? Okay, now you hear me say that, so you immediately understand. You say corrosive. If you understand that, then why don't you just dodge in the correct direction, right? Well, if I'm facing the opponent in the correct direction, I'm facing, me and the opponent are face to face, right? And we're fighting, sword fighting. And I want to barrel roll left, Shift A. And instead of immediately barrel rolling left, it faces me left, and then it barrel rolls me Shift D. And it like fucks me up. Or it might not even barrel roll Shift D. It could stutter step me 3 times because I'm mashing it at this point, because it's a very tight knit situation, especially if it's multiple enemies. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I get killed because it's not the barrel roll, the dodge mechanic isn't initiating immediately. There's a stutter to it. It's an aggressive stutter, and it's just kind of like I can't hold this, like, you know what I'm saying? If I hold it and it doesn't come out, then it's going to be more of a glaring issue in my mind, right? And for me, the way I've always dodged in this game so far is by tapping it, because tapping works. It has worked, but now it's not. Like, I'm finding more issues. Obviously, this is day 3 of me playing the game, right? Again, this issue, if this is a general issue, if other people agree with me or not, then this would be then this, in my mind, is an actual issue and not a specific player skill issue. Okay, that one problem, and then I found like some small like map issues, like I found a side of the map that's completely see-through that I will show in that short video that I was talking about, and then I also found like a waterfall that's like cut off. I don't know if these things are major things where they're gonna be like, okay, we should fix this, or if they're like visual bugs that is very specific to me. But again, I'm gonna post those 2, and hopefully they get them fixed. I have the locations marked on my map. I show them the map to show where they are. So I did my due diligence. Hopefully it gets fixed. But yeah, again, just make it smoother. I just want to be able to click the buttons and it instantly works. I don't want my character to have to face the direction in order to have to dodge in the direction. I hate when I click one direction and it goes in the opposite direction. It shouldn't just bothers me to no avail. So yeah, I would just like it to be a little bit smoother. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know what I'm saying? The game is still interesting. Like, I'm still going around. Again, y'all heard me. The name of the game today was finish the entire map. And by, I believe, the end of the stream, which was about like 4 hours, I have found every world tree in the game except for one, because I got caught up in a dungeon that I'm going to show you guys later. It's going to be its own separate video because like, I was in there for like an hour, okay? Like, I got a little lost, okay? But it was a pretty fun dungeon, I will say. And going back, being like the level I'm at now, going back to like the lower levels to like really explore the area has been enjoyable, even though like the monsters or the combatants themselves aren't really a challenge for me. Just the fact that I'm still discovering things is pretty nice. And I still have 2 quests that I need to get done as well. So I'm trying to find those two quests, while I'm also trying to find these bosses that I haven't really found yet. So as soon as I get all 5 quests completed, and I at least fight all the bosses, all the big bosses once, then I can say with confidence that I can put the game down until, you know, they add more, or they add more content to the game, right? By the end of my video too, I reached like level 30. I think I am level 30 now, so it doesn't mean that I'm like God tier by any stretch of the means. It just means that I handle certain level of monsters or combatants a lot easier. Like there are some monsters that where one hit just instantly knocks them down, and I just feel like I'm rolling. But you know, it is what it is. God, I wish I could say that about these ones. Like again, when you're fighting like level maybe like 15 up in groups, you really have to be on your P's and Q's. Like I'm out of heals right now. I gotta play this smart. I've seen the parry system too be kind of flaky.
Hell, man. Oh shit.
But yeah,
Crazy entrance though. Maniacal laughter.
yeah, you guys hear it. I'm still live streaming all of this. You know, pop up in my stream whenever you want. Say hi. You know, I'll say hi to you. You know, I am a cordial person.
What do you mean by that? What part of it looks like it's in slow motion?
I was running into a lot of different people today on my stream. Though they all didn't come in at once, which is fine. You know, everyone had their own quirk, whether it was saying like 2 things and then like ghosting, which is cool, or like, you know, coming in for business, which is fine too. But when they were trying to like push their business over what I'm trying to do, that's where I kind of get a little irritated, which is probably really understandable. I doubt many like startup creators want to be bothered by someone else trying to make a buck off of them, right? They're trying to make a buck themselves before they start like shelling out money for something that's supposed to be a side hustle, right? Y'all see it here, you know.
Like, did any of that look slow to you? To me, it's pretty fast paced. I feel like the only slow parts is when I'm trying to roll in combat, because when you roll in combat, it's kind of like it's a little janky in my opinion.
Like, look, I'm going one direction, right? I didn't change my input at all, and then in some of those instances, you saw me roll in the opposite direction, which is like, it's so weird in my mind. It's so weird. Like, why does it function like that? The world may never know, but like at the same time, I wish it just didn't work like that. There are some videos that some recordings that I have that do show the stutter in mid fight, and depending on how I feel, I might show those too. But you know, it's something small, and again, I'm waiting to see if the community agrees with my opinion. Again, I haven't really seen other people make videos on this. I haven't seen much of this game in my timeline at all, but hopefully I'll see more people pop up. Maybe I'll go watch a couple of other people's streams and see what they find. But I'll probably do that first once I unlock the rest of the map, right? Again, stick to the goal, stick to the mission. Yeah, I figured out that you could crouch in this game, and in my last video, and I've just been kind of utilizing it in applicable places, right? This guy is so hard to parry in my mind. Like, I've probably parried this guy successfully one time. I faked an explosive arrow to the face. Always gotta go for the archer. But see, these two are hard to fight together because they have the same weapons, so they're harder to separate. You just kind of have to go in with your forehead down and just like. It's not likely, man. Like right there, obviously I should have rolled out.
Hello, welcome. Nothing much. Just trying to find more world trees. What's up with you?
You know how it is. Always gotta welcome everybody into your room. Gotta be nice. Y'all know how it is. If you don't, then you don't got manners. You were raised correctly.
Glad to hear it. It's going pretty well, you know. Still starting out. I don't know if I want to play this game for 2 hours on Twitch or, you know, play for all 4 hours. It's gonna be a little bit of a short stream today.
By the stars.
Have you done anything fun today? Yeah, this will probably be about a total of 9 hours I've played in the game so far.
Everybody's trying to figure out how long I've been playing this game. Like I've gotten this question so many times, which is like I don't know. It's strange to me.
Drop it. Good mode.
Why he say that? That like actually had me mad when I first heard it. I don't know why.
I play other games too. I play a lot of Street Fighter. I play a lot of Shadow Versus. Yeah, that's like what I primarily stream right now. Hopefully I can get some more support to where I can start streaming League of Legends. I also stream a lot of solo games too.
Bro, my League of Legends grind today was ass. Literally negative progress. It's fucking unbearable, especially in low elo. Like I carry one game, go like 17-3, and then the next game I get fucking camped, and then I get blamed for feeding, and it's just like, fuck this shit, man. They don't even know. They don't even know what I had to go through. The jungler literally camped my lane for 3 waves. And I'm down fucking 50 CS. It's like, oh my god. He's sitting in a bush like a loser too. I'm gonna let it go. It's still fresh. And then I get plus 20 to get minus 21. It's like, wow, thanks. Wow. Okay, and just like that, another world tree discovered, and the map slowly opens to me. Says me.
I also have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, and you guys are on it.
That's those two, this and YouTube are like my primary focus right now. I feel like if I did too many platforms, it'd be a little overwhelming.
I'm about to ban platform talk on my when I stream because it always goes into the same conversation. I've only, again, if I've been streaming for 5 days now, and when like specific people come into my chat and I have the same conversation with 5 different people 5 days in a row, that's a problem in my mind. That shows that there is an agenda, and I don't appreciate that agenda. I'm gonna be honest. Like if like I'm pretty sure most people. Well, this is what I thought anyway. When I first thought of Twitch, right? When people come into to Twitch chats, they're trying to chat and have fun, right? Some people are lurkers. Those guys are the outliers. I didn't know there was a third group of people trying to do some other stuff, man. Like, honestly, that's cool, and I get it. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. But at the same time, man, like, if that's all you're here to do, just like, you should probably be talking to like other streamers or something. Like I don't know, man. That I'm not cool with it. I've already had the conversation like 9 times. Like, it's like, what are we doing at this point? You know what I'm saying? And the shit that makes me mad is that they will make it seem like I'm wasting their time if I'm not giving them an answer fast enough. And it's just like, dude, you came into my spot.
If you're an artist trying to sell me on fan art, or not fan art, but banners and all that, I'd just say let's enjoy the stream, get to know each other before you start throwing business ideas at me.
But you hear it, right? I'm over it. But I gotta be nice. The reason why I was direct there was because the last person that came into my chat trying to throw me ideas, man. The last person that came into my chat trying to throw me ideas made it seem like I had to hurry up and make a decision today because I was wasting their motherfucking time. And bro, I almost broke and went mad ghetto on their ass, man. Because that shit pissed me off.
Line by line.
Especially if you're trying to make a business rapport and you're acting snappy like that off of like just trying to do something simple. Listen, bro. Like, I sound really nice when I want to sound really nice, but it can get ghetto real quick. You know what I'm saying? We can handle that. You know what I'm saying? But let me calm down. It's over. It's in the past. It can't hurt me no more. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm cool. But yeah, y'all see it, right? I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, I literally wanna stream just to talk to people and have a good time. Like, you know what I mean? And when you're doing something and people are trying to like make a profit off of you while you're just trying to have fun, it's just like it hits a button, especially if it's a recurring issue from different people. It's like, what are we doing here? You guys aren't viewers, like, you know what I'm saying? You guys are like, you know, some of them are good people. I'm not trying to be mean. Some of them are good people. I bumped into a very nice person. That was the first person that started this. But the rest of them, they have the same dialogue too. It's very, very apparent that you're only here for one thing.
History is rewritten line by line.
I'd rather have that one guy that says 2 things that don't make any sense to what I'm doing and then go silent and watch me for however long you're watching me in my chat, than somebody who's trying to talk to me and be all nice to me for like 30 minutes just to see if they can fucking sell me on something. It's like, I damn near want to put in my description, no soliciting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who likes to solicit? You know? If like, obviously, if a person, like, just getting into the streaming service, like getting into content creation, all that,
2 hits, 3 hits.
I understand that there are specific things that you would need to obviously make your platform or make your space look more intriguing to the common consumer, right? I'm not stupid. It's the fact that, do you have money to put in? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's very obvious. It's very simple. You know what I'm saying? I could easily look up an artist Discord and find multiple artists if I had the money for it. I like people, like content creators go on Twitch, they start up stream to find supporters, not anything else. This is a good example of what I was talking about earlier too. Look at this lovely little like tower, and there's nothing in it. What's the point? Why is this here? This empty fucking building. I can't make it my house. I can't put furniture in it. It's empty. I can't even buy it, but I want to own it. It's empty. There's nothing in it. Like, why is it here? How many floors is that? 5 floors? Of nothing. Now I think it's just taking up, I think of like the RAM or whatever.
Why is there a gigantic building here with nothing in it? That's kind of strange.
Okay, I think of the RAM that it takes my computer to boot up this building. If there's nothing in the building, why is it here? You could have just removed it from the game. And there are multiple buildings like this. This isn't the only one. If this was a 1 of 50, it wouldn't be a problem. But if all the buildings are like this, why are the buildings here? You know what I mean? Genuinely confused. It's like giving a man his flowers. When are you ever gonna give a nigga flowers? When he's dead? Is that when you give a nigga flowers? Even when a nigga dead, I'm probably gonna give him his props if he did some good shit. But hey man, I'm off it. I'm off it like I'm out of this building, bro. With a quickness. With a quickness to avoid getting this sickness. Because if I get sick, shit will get real sick. Because when I get sick, I want to split somebody's head with a quickness. Because I got that sickness. That type of sickness that make me want to pick your brain apart. Time. I couldn't think of anything fast enough. Some pick your brain apart, and my brain wanted to bring in tetanus, like tetanus, or like something with a T. I just couldn't think of a word quick enough. I'll pick you apart like we were playing a game of tennis, but like that's not hard. That's fucking like you see, and then I think of like some ghetto ass niggas playing tennis. What the fuck? Like nigga, you don't get your crazy off the court, bro. That ain't even the right court, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? Folks, surprise.
You will regret
The fact that he didn't die, that guy's a tank for real. I'll never diss him. Trying to get down with a quickness, because you know if I don't, then you know I'm gonna get down with the sickness. Hearing the bullets beat on your walls like the guitar beats on the fuck, how do you see? And this is why rapping's hard. I'm trying to make a reference to how a guitar plays on the beat, right? I fucked it up. Another heavy metal rap I'm trying to create here, and I can't even fucking do it right. Then I think of Mr. Wishy-Washy again. Your hands are not bleeding. You need to try harder. I feel like at this point, because I'm getting more into music, right? And sometimes I do think of some really like decent songs, and when I think of a song, right, I don't know if this is normal, right, but because I really just generally don't know other artists, music artists, right, but I instantly hear the type of, like, I hear the drums that should be playing, I hear how the guitar should play in the song in conjunction to the person singing the lyrics and stuff like that. Like, it all comes to me instantaneously, right? And so I feel like if I get really back into music again, I might have to write down some of these songs so I can like play them for y'all, or maybe like actually do them, because like I have this idea, right, to where, say I play like because y'all know I like playing card games, right? Though I don't play too many card games on the channel, I still kind of do want to, right? But I don't want to talk in them because card games are more of a visual thing. It's more of like seeing the information or reading the information, accumulating that information, and seeing how it works in conjunction with other information in the deck, right? And one of my ideas is, right, I would just record like my own song or maybe my own beat that I made, and I just put that in the back of the song, and in the back of the duels. Maybe it'll be a set of 3 duels, and you know, I just put that on loop while you guys watch the battle play out, right? Maybe I'll throw in a little bit of commentary in the back, you know, to like let y'all know my thoughts at this point or whatever. But yeah, like, you know, really flush it out a little bit more, right? But yeah. That's just a thought, right? Just a thought. I don't know if I can get into it though, because I still don't have a picker and amp. But again, once I get like a regular job, right, that can support my side, like change will come. I think in this game I'm actually a mollywop. Like, I think the NPC like beats my ass mercilessly. Oh, look! I think this was the game where I couldn't pick the other tile. Like, because irregardless of like what you're doing, you should be able to move the tile, right? So I thought I was forced to only move that tile on the board. But then I look at I try to move my tile, and I couldn't move them. Like, it wouldn't highlight. Y'all see it? This was like, I thought this was like another bug too. So, you see it? I had to click a very specific spot for it to work. And then I think it like self-corrects itself now. Yeah, see, yeah, now I can click the other ones. Kind of weird. I don't know if that's like something the devs want to fix or the devs can fix, but it is a glaring issue, right? Because again, it prevented me from playing the game, right? See, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't just cross. I couldn't just move the front one up too. I assumed it's because I have another. I had that one behind me, and the one tile behind me prevented my other tile from moving forward, which is a weird thing. I didn't know that was like an actual thing, but again, like the more you play the game, the more you learn it. So, kind of like an interesting little thing I learned. Getting a 0 out of 4 is so insane. He's basically in the home stretch now. There's like no way I can stop him. And he sets me back is insane. Like, actually stupid.
On the patch.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Tree.
these NPCs be cheating, dog. Bro, he's sneezing on me too. That's how I know I got robbed, bro. every time he rigged the game, he just started sneezing more. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna have to run my fade on that nigga again, man. That was short ass nigga, man. I'm glad that we didn't bet, man. That man would have cheated me out of all my money. Okay, so speaking of cheating and betting, right? I have a funny story while I'm walking through this forest, right? I used to have military experience, right? And in boot camp, uh, when okay, so I got hurt, right? And that's how I got out. And while I was in med hold, right, there was a bunch of other people, waiting to be sent back home while they're in med hold, right? And in boot camp, you're not allowed to have cards. Well, I had cards. I snuck cards in, okay? Don't get mad and don't snitch. But so we were playing card games, right? And guys, we weren't betting or anything. We were just playing cards because what else are you gonna do when the majority of the fellas either are playing on the Xbox or watching anime on TV, right? You play cards, you play board games. And so we were playing cards. We were playing Tonk, right? And like we were playing Tonk, and homeboy's trying to I'm letting him shuffle because I'm a bad shuffler, right? And homeboy is counting cards, right? But he don't know that I know that he don't know that I know that he's counting cards. So I'm countering him in a way to where he's kind of stumped, right? I always play like I'm a little bit slower in the game to offset my opponent, right? To give them a false sense of bravado, and then I normally come back on him, right? And so after like the like third game of it being like a close win, it's been back and forth, and it's in my favor now. I'm starting to not let him win now. And he goes, "Hey man, you want to see a trick?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And so he shuffles the card. He shows me the top card, right? And then he shuffles the card. He shuffles the deck, and he's like, "This card is, say, the first card he showed. Let's say it's like the 9 of hearts or whatever." And he pulls up the 9 of hearts, and I'm like, "Yeah, man. I mean, like you shuffle the deck, right? And then you cut the deck as many times as you think to keep that one card or close to that one card on top to where you keep track, right? You're just counting cards with extra steps." And I told him, like, "Yeah, I noticed that. That's why, like, the game isn't just so heavily in your favor, bro." And like the look of like surprise and shock on his face when I told him, like, "Yeah, man, I noticed," like, you know what I mean, was like hilarious in my mind. And the thing is that he was kind of like the guy that you couldn't beat in cards in the dorm. And the fact that me and him were playing like the first game ever, and he wasn't beating my ass, he was just like he was kind of mad. It was kind of funny. It was the same. I had the same kind of similar interaction when I was in jail, right? Well, what do you do when you're in jail, right? You play you play board games, or you like fucking walk around and talk. Well, I'm not a talker, especially not in jail, right? And so I play chess. And so I'm playing a nigga in chess, and he's the one guy in chess like you can't, like, no one's beaten yet, right? Other than the old heads, because some of the old heads are just smarter than shit because they've been around too long. But and I'm beating him, and he's like getting like mad like a toddler, and because he can't handle losing. And in my mind, I'm trying not to laugh because it's like, you're a grown ass man. You're 5-7 years older than me, and you can't handle loss. It was so funny to me. And so he has to cheat. He has to cheat, and I know he's cheating. And I even call him out on it. I'm like, "Hey, you're blatantly cheating here." But we're in jail, so like we're like, unless I'm gonna beat his ass over cheating, like there's no real point in calling it out. So I after the third game of letting him win essentially through cheats, I just like get off the table and I leave. And he's like, "Why are you leaving?" And I'm like, I'm like, it's pathetic seeing a grown man can't take a loss, you know. And he was a smart guy too. Like, he was a very smart guy. And the fact that he couldn't handle losing was like so pathetic in my mind. It's like, bro, if someone comes up with a better strategy than you to beat you in a simple game of chess, and you have to lie and cheat to like win, it was so ridiculous in my mind too. It was just so ridiculous. Like I couldn't believe it. But like, yeah, it's funny things people will do in like meaningless games to like keep their ego intact. And I'm like, bro, there's no money in this game, bro. Like, you don't have to be like this. You really don't have to be like this. But you know what I mean? Like, some guys can't help it. Their ego is so fragile that they can't lose a game for fun. You know what I mean? And for me, like, I'm kind of thankful I don't have that issue. Like, I can look at my losses and learn from them, and sometimes my losses make me laugh. But like especially the small ones. I'm gonna get off the topic of losses because when we start talking about something else, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna start thinking about shit. But yeah, funny stories over. Funny stories over. You found another world treat, guys. Hooray! The world opens up just a little bit more, and now that's the whole north quadrant of the game open. Now it's time to go to the south side. Well, yeah, a bunch of walking later, I am near the shore again. I cannot escape the shore. I just miss the beach so much. I want to see the water in every game I play. Dude, I'm sorry. Those little tunes, man, they really get my artist mind, my musical artist mind flowing. Did I tell you guys that I had like a chef's moment and I just made gumbo for no reason? Like, first off, making gumbo in the summer is a weird flex. Second off, I made it and it became like it was just like it was like a moment of passion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really trying to make it, but then I ended up making it, you know what I mean? And it was fire. It ended up good. Look, guys. Look. Pay attention. You see that? You see this? It's a bug. Look at it. I found a bug, guys. Crazy. This is the first time I've ever actually found a bug in a video game. Like, it's crazy. Hey, look. Y'all see that? I thought it was in another video, but it was in this one. Look. I didn't want to go through it because if my character goes through that and I can't get my character back, I'd actually be upset. Hey, y'all, just in case, like, if anyone wants to clip this, send this to a dev, here's where it is on the map. I decided to show where it was on the map, just in case they need, like, precise locations to find the bug and fix that. It's right there. Yeah. I don't think that should be a thing. I think that should be fixed. I think everybody would agree that should be fixed. Even though it's on the outskirts, like, who the fuck else would be near the body of water other than a fucking weirdo? But hey, I guess I'm that fucking weirdo, you know what I'm saying? I love water. I can't be at the beach right now because the government decided I don't deserve a car. So, you know, I'm trying to get near the body of water in my own ways. But yeah. See, I saw that house and I was like, the whole reason why I'm going down into the south side is to find that one undead area in my last video with the statue, because I really want to absorb all the like little shimmering lights in that area to understand more about what's going on, because that area was just so intriguing. But instead of fighting that, I find a different area that's similar to that area. And you guys will see what happens in that particular area, that particular dungeon, in the next video. In the next video I drop about this. So, look out for it. Look out for it. I'll name it something on theme, on brand. But yeah. Until then, you know. Alright guys, we're nearing the end of the video. Since this has been such a like a casual stroll through the Soul Works land, I decided to end it off with a boss battle. And we're going to start it off by stabbing him in the back and stabbing him in the ass, you know what I mean? Because we got to get the splits going on, you know what I'm saying? These guys are extremely low level, but again, fighting a bunch of monsters on the boss is a challenge. It's not easy because you mess up once and they'll maul you. Again, these guys are so low, it kind of just doesn't matter. Again, I'm basically like level 30 now, so like single digit monsters are not that big of a
Found
deal.
something, have you?
But yeah, I am
I'll
corrosive.
try not to see it
This
through
has
it.
been an enjoyable little stroll, though not too much has happened. Again, it's a very mellow journey. I'll catch you guys definitely in the next adventure. Peace.